Supreme Court Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg backtracking on some of her comments about Donald Trump, saying in a statement earlier today, "On reflection, my recent remarks in response to press inquiries were ill-advised, and I regret making them. Judges should avoid commenting on a candidate for public office. In the future, I will be more circumspect." Brad Blakeman says this is too little too late. The damage is already done. Christy Setzer agrees with Justice Ginsburg's comments. All right, Brad, I'll give this one to you first.
Well, look, to use some legalese, it was an excited utterance. That was a statement against her interest. As a justice, she is bound by a code of ethics morally, even if it's not as a matter of rule in law. The fact is that lower court judges might have been not only rebuked but maybe removed for these comments because they are under an obligation not to make political comments. She knows better, and the fact is that she was rebuked almost universally by the left and the right, and that shows you.
All right, but her statement, though,
was.
maybe is acknowledging that maybe she overstepped her boundaries. Says Christy.
Yeah, she's apologized. She's human. I think she's allowed one maybe hot-headed comment when it comes to talking about Donald J. Trump.
She's not one of us.
I do believe that it's awfully rich for Donald Trump to talk about somebody making inappropriate comments. And I think what's, a clear sign that he has gone too far here is when he called for her to resign. Several Republican senators were asked if they backed him on that. They said no. In fact, my favorite comment was from Orrin Hatch, who said, "Look, she's reached the age where she can say what she wants. Like, she's 82. When we get to be this age, we become a little crusty. I think you should let it go." So I have to say I kind of agree with that.
Brad, I mean, Donald Trump in his statements on this has suggested she shouldn't even be able to sit in her job anymore, especially if he is elected president.
I think that's very true because her bias is shown through most clearly in her comment. It wasn't one comment.
Okay, but Brad, let me challenge you on that, though.
Sure.
Don't we really know the political standings of everyone who sits on the bench?
Yeah, but once you put that robe on, you've made a choice, and that choice is this. You're a lifetime appointee. The only way we get rid of you is by removal, and she knows that's not going to happen. Donald Trump, on the other hand, can say whatever he wants, and guess what? We're the final arbiter as to whether or not we agree with him because he has to stand for election.
I got to tell you, Christy, moments in Donald Trump's campaign, moments like these tend to help him.
Yeah, maybe they do, but not always. Because remember the last time that he seemed to make a comment about a judge, was with Judge Curiel, and a lot of people turned against him at that point because it seemed like at that point he'd really gone too far by saying that Judge Curiel's Mexican heritage should somehow be held against him, that he should have to resign because of it.
This is completely different. This was a Supreme Court justice made a comment about Donald Trump first.
Sure, yeah.
Go ahead.
Sure, but it seems as though he has a lot to say about judges and whether or not they should resign for things that, maybe the rest of us don't think they should have to resign.
All right, so Brad, can she still fairly serve in the court, particularly if Donald Trump is elected president?
Well, she's not going anywhere if Donald Trump's elected president because she's not going to give him the power to have a new justice replace her. So the fact of the matter is, as long as she's a lifetime appointee and she decides to stay there, we're stuck with her.
Well, she's threatened to move,
by
the way. She's threatened to leave the country if Donald Trump is elected president.
Oh, look, I'll buy her the ticket.
Christy?
Come on, this is going to blow over by tomorrow. I think that we all know that she's a sound legal mind and isn't going anywhere. And I think that, unfortunately, I think we've all become inured to Donald Trump saying outrageous things. So I don't really see this becoming a long-lasting debate.
Brad, you just wonder, though, does this open the door to more political comments like this, outspoken political comments by other justices?
Well, I think she's put a chill on that. And if any justice speaks up, I think they do it at their peril because they've seen the kind of backlash that happened with her comments.
All right. Brad, Christy, thank you.
Thank you.